So, uh, bit of a sad one today. I recently started playing a game, a new game, although the game is fairly old now. A game called No Man's Sky, and it, I'm still learning the ropes. Still quite new, anyway. But I've gotten pretty advanced a little bit in the past week or so that I've been playing it, been farming up some resources. I'm pretty rich, but I recently stumbled across a mechanics of the game that is quite, I don't know what to describe it. How would you describe it?
Soul crushing.
It was a bit soul crushing. See, the game does have, you know, it's a space exploration game, and it's kind of like Star Trek, and you can like build a fleet of ships. You can build ships if you want to, and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I was struggling. Like, you can upgrade your ships, of course, as well. And I was trying to figure out a way to upgrade my I don't know what to call it. It's like what would you call the first ship that you get, like the one that you?
Oh, it's like one of those little pop culture looking ships. I think you summed it up well when you said it looked a bit like a X-wing from Star Wars. It looks like got a bit of that retro futuristic little single person. Like quantum physics says cannot work, but single person spaceship.
Yeah, for whatever reason it does work because science.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and maybe it will one day. I don't know.
Maybe it will, but but I came across a mechanic. Usually, it's very hard for you to completely lose a ship, but I did the one thing that ensures that you lose the ship. I went to the terminal that upgrades your ship, and I noticed there was a bit of an error in judgment on my part. Like, there was a thing saying, I thought it meant, would you like to upgrade your ship, or would you like to sell scraps in exchange for a fair amount of the game's currency called units? And I did, and little did I know that it meant it was going to sell my ship for scraps, and I'll get...
Yes.
And so I did that, and I've lost my ship, and there's no way for me to get it back. So,
But anyway, what are some of the great aspects about No Man's Sky, though? The exploration.
Well, yeah. Look, the game is awesome. Even for someone that is rather sentimental, such as myself, I like to hold on to things that are sort of like mementos. I'm just that kind of person. I don't know. And I definitely wanted to keep my original ship because it's the one I started with.
It gets you off of whatever horrible planet you start on.
Yeah, and I started on a pretty hostile planet, let me tell you. But that's kind of the nature of the game. You see, it's always about moving on. It's always about trying to get to that other part of the galaxy or that other galaxy, and it's a never-ending journey. I have
self-directed exploration.
I have a friend who I met in the game, who's already sunk he said he sunk 400 hours into the game, and he hasn't even come close to exploring the galaxy. He's trying to get to the center, and
it's more a question of just not getting bored at that point,
apparently there is but I don't know. It's kind of like Minecraft, whereas
I was just about to say that they've really tapped into whatever it is in games like that, where it's just gathering resources to upgrade your tools so that you can gather more resources and get better resources to upgrade your tools. That infinite progression loop.
But the main difference
satisfying to people.
It is very satisfying. But the main differences that I've come across with Starfield to Minecraft is I think Minecraft is a little bit more the objective is to build things, try and build things, whereas Starfield you can build things, but
No Man's Sky.
Starfield, fuck.
No, you're right. Is that the Bethesda game?
Yeah. Well,
anyway.
I think that kind of fell apart, but No Man's Sky is more about just the exploration aspect of it. For sure. But there is a lot of variety. So I remember someone saying, I think it was you at one point, who said that eventually, like, you just start cycling through the same style of planets. But I've come across, like,
I think a lot has been added to the game since I last played, based on the last, 2 days that I played for.
yeah,
The 2 times I
okay.
played. There's a lot more.
Well, I recently found, like, there's a rare type of planet that you come across called a paradise planet, and basically it's just a planet that's like just has the perfect atmosphere.
Yeah,
but
the boring planets always existed, definitely.
yeah.
The ones where you do want to set up a base.
But I did find a planet like that where I set up a base, but then I found another one, another paradise planet.
Yeah, I don't think they're rare, exactly, right?
Well, they're not super rare, but it is a bit of an RNG to find one. But
Yeah, for sure.
But
It's random, yeah.
when I found the second one, it looks vastly different to the one that I like.
Despite still being
It's still beautiful.
paradise planet,
It's
right?
yeah, but it's just beautiful in its own unique way. Which I don't know. Like
Yeah.
so far, every planet that I've been on has been different in that. Like yeah,
Yeah, they always look different. I just meant more, you kind of notice the formula they used for random generation to an extent, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
even though it can look different, then you'll have different looking flora and fauna. It's just like a different textured rock that gives you two things.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean?
You mean like in terms of resources? When you're
Yeah,
farming
like
them?
even though stuff looks different, it still does the same stuff. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's still either a poison planet or a radiated planet, or it's a
I get what you mean.
fire planet. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I'm also being super cynical. Like, there's so much variance in everything, right?
Yeah, I suppose there will be a point where like once you've got like well, there is a limit though to how many ships that you can have.
Yeah.
You can get quite a few, and I think they are gonna make it so you can get more and more.
Oh, cool. Didn't even know.
But there might be a point where like you've got every conceivable upgrade, or you've experienced every type of ship. But what I like about it is that they're constantly updating it.
Yeah, they have been for, it's what, 9 years now. They've been updating it.
Yeah, and the main issue that I have with it really is that sometimes it can be a bit buggy.
Yeah, for sure, it can be. I feel like that happens with any game that uses procedural generation, stuff like that. I mean, do you mean those kinds of bugs, or?
Well, I guess so. Like, like I was in a group with someone a while ago, and there was a point where like I was kind of like my character was like falling through the planet.
Yeah.
And I had to use my jetpack to like kind of magically.
I mean, did you fall into a hole? There are always holes all the time, like caves.
I fell into holes and stuff like that. But no, it'd be like I'd literally be standing on solid ground, and then I'd take a step, and it's like, whoa, hang on, what's going on?
There's some of the stuff as well that because it was like with the initial complaints people had about the game not following through on promises. There's some stuff I really wish they left in, like they talked about like planet rotation. Like when you're flying onto a planet, it's not always correctly lined up to where like the position of the sun would be in the sky. You know what I mean? Like so it can look like it's facing the sun, right? Like when you're going on the planet, but actually it's nighttime on it. Do you know what I mean? I'm overcomplicating.
Oh, I get what.
But originally they had it so that it followed like orbits correctly, rotating around the sun so that it would be kind of the right time, but people were getting lost.
Do you mean
and super confused about it, right?
Well, do you mean like if say you're traveling to a planet that's in the distance and it's like and you need to use light speed to get there. So do you mean that by the time you get there using light speed, like the planet's rotation should have already moved?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about, yeah.
Well,
because they stopped doing that. But they had the technology to do it.
Would it make sense for them to do that though, like physically? Because
like physics-wise, yes, but in terms of like playability, no. Right, like there's heaps of things where it's unrealistic because it's just like it would be super painful to play the game, of course. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, if you wanted realistic space travel, you wouldn't we wouldn't be able to go. The ships wouldn't be able to go as far as they do, or fast. Sorry, like you don't want to actually sit around waiting for 10 minutes to
Unless-
get to a planet just for realism, right? Like, that's boring as.
Although there is a game out there that does that. I can forget what it's called.
Star Citizen,
but not sure.
not Starfield, is it?
No, but I forget what it's called. But someone was telling me that it is like that. But
I'll
what
look
about warp speed? Because like
Well, I mean, it's like theoretical, right? Like we never.
yeah, it is a theoretical thing. But if you're moving at a planet and you're moving it and you're reaching it at the speed of light, and reaching that planet is going to take you what 30 seconds or whatever, then isn't that just 30 seconds of real time? Because
Oh, okay, no. We're getting bogged down in some scary stuff that I don't understand. Like relativity, is that what you're talking about? Where, like, more time will have passed outside of what you've experienced just because the faster you approach the speed of light?
that's an aspect of relativity that I guess I'm not aware of.
Yeah, so obviously I'm not a numbers guy. I'm talking through a hole in my head here, but the best understanding I have is basically like because anything with mass cannot travel at the speed of light.
Yeah,
Right, 100% of that, and that
Yeah.
is like the limit of how fast things can go in the universe is the speed of light.
Yeah.
That's where like going these super crazy speeds becomes unrealistic, at least based on our current understanding of physics. But basically, relativity in terms of that is like, you know, if you're traveling at 99% the speed of light, which you theoretically can do if you have mass, right? You know, you could travel 3 years to get to a planet in another solar system. For you, from your perspective, you've been going for 3 years, but from the perspective of time on Earth, it'll be like 14 years has passed. That's what relativity is. It's weird, right?
Yeah, okay. I thought relativity was like...
It's basically just the faster you go, the slower time goes for you. Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird, yeah, or...
I don't know why or how.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that it's not like that.
Yeah, it's kind of nice though, isn't it? Like in real life, it's a bit like the universe is like going like it's, I don't know, it's like a video game. It's like go space travel, it'll be fine. Like you can do it for ages. You don't have to worry about the problem of getting too old to go to these really far places.
Because
Yeah.
time is as slow as you need it to be to get there.
In a way.
But
in a way.
having said that though...
All your friends will be dead and family will be dead on Earth by the time you get back, but you'll be alive. You'll be okay.
I mean, silver lining, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, having said that though, the speed of light is relatively slow.
Yeah,
Relative
it's
to-
a lot slower than you think it is.
Well, we
it would still take years to get to another planet
It would-
traveling at the speed of light, right?
well, yeah, because like if our nearest galaxy, Andromeda, is like, I don't know, 1,000 light years.
Yeah, it would take 1,000 years to get there, right?
At the
yeah,
speed of
at
light.
the speed of light, which it's
yeah,
a big
whi-
time. Yeah.
Which is what, like, mentioning warp speed, which is what you're doing in No Man's Sky when you travel to another system.
Yeah.
You're not actually moving fast. All you're doing is like creating a portal where you just, it's like opening a door that leads you to where you're trying to get to.
Which we theoretically believe you can
Which
do, right? That
Yeah.
wormholes exist, not that we can create them at least, but
that seems.
I've seen Interstellar, bro. I know what's going on.
Yeah. But like, I'm glad like I have an understanding a little bit about how warp speed works. It's not speed really. It's just.
It's the only way to get around the whole light speed thing.
Yeah.
I think it's possible that our understanding of physics is wrong as well, and it's possible to go beyond the speed of light as well.
basically
Or that the speed of light's like relative. It's probably my understanding.
what it. I think Brian Cox he explained it a little bit where it's basically having a force of nature or something that can make it so it's doing the complete and utter opposite to what a black hole is doing.
That's a wormhole.
Yeah, well, also known as a white hole.
Yeah, right.
That's a little Easter egg that I noticed in No Man's Sky. When you do like go through warp speed, like it looks like a glowing white ball.
Does it?
It seems to be a reference to like the
never
idea of
noticed
a
that.
white hole.
Yeah, right. I thought it was. It always looked. Have you ever seen 2001: A Space Odyssey?
I've seen bits of it.
Do you know the bit when he starts getting like knowledge from the aliens? The main guy. Well, it's like this really iconic scene where there's like flashing lights and his face just goes like, whoa. It's like that. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Well.
Really hard to describe in an audio medium. But
Yeah. Yeah. I guess what you.
unreal movie though.
Yeah. It's, like I only ever watching the.
Like on TikTok.
No.
Like little bits.
Like if you play the album Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh,
Floyd.
backwards, and it's. Sorry. Yes. Go on. I do know.
Backwards.
Well, sorry, that's a whole other thing. If you play it backwards, it's meant to be fit with the Wizard of Oz or something, doesn't it? Anyway, it doesn't
Maybe,
matter.
but
I'm
it
going
fits-
off on a tangent.
It fits very well with
Lord of the Rings.
Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Like if you play
Yeah.
the album and the movie,
Oh, 2001: Space Odyssey.
yeah,
That fits.
it fits perfectly. Apparently, it's like those two things were meant for each other. Kind of. It's just.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's because I did watch the first like half an hour of it with a friend, and it's like
It's a wig out movie, eh?
Yeah,
You need a lot of backstory to kind of understand the movie, I feel.
a little bit, but Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah,
Like,
visionary, genius guy. The Shining, great movie. Shout out to Cubio, Stanley.
Yeah. He's like
Eyes Wide Shut, kind of mid, honestly.
Oh, I just thought of an awesome meme. The Stanley Kubrick.
I'm gonna need a little bit of an explanation.
Cube. Well,
Like cube and brick,
well, if they ever come up with a Portal 3,
which will never happen.
which will never happen, but Companion Cube is.
I'm sorry, is this meant to be like funny or something? This is
Well, is that it? Well,
this is so upsetting to
well,
me.
it turns out like a face like reveal where Gladys or whatever introduce because you do get the companion cube back at the end of Portal 2.
Mm.
What if there's a big face reveal where the companion cube is actually Stanley Kubrick?
This is one of the most upsetting things I've ever heard.
I thought maybe this is okay.
We kind of have this running joke where Wolf says something that I think you think is funny on some level,
Well, come on.
but I will find really upsetting
Come
because
on.
it just doesn't. It's just stupid, and then he finds that funnier than the original joke.
It's look, it is stupid, but
Thank you for admitting that.
it is stupid.
I might be
but
able to actually sleep tonight
I-
now that you've said that.
I would I hope I get to find something with like a science fiction game or movie
Look, it
goes.
just doesn't even make sense. Stanley Kubrick has nothing to do with Portal, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but it's funny because he has cube in the name.
Yeah, that's literally all you got, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Like you said,
Well-
you paused with Stan Lee as well. I thought you were gonna like somehow
No.
get Stan Lee from Marvel
Actually,
comics into it.
What if you can? Because you can name anything in No Man's Sky, anything, right?
Yeah.
How about
If you find a cube and name it Stanley Kubrick.
no Stanley Kubrick knife, Stanley knife.
I'm furious. That's so upsetting.
Oh come on, no, that's pretty good.
No,
Come
it's
on.
not good.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
stupid.
It's-
It's
yeah, fair
ridiculous.
enough. All right.
On that note,
I'm naming a shit that though.
yeah,
Or something.
No, it actually is pretty funny. Sort of.
Yeah, maybe stop. Like,
Sorry. That's okay. I'll just hold it.
if you want, I guess.
That's fine.
But well, I think how much time do we got?
Probably about it.
Yeah,
2 minutes.
Well, anyway, like No Man's Sky, highly recommend it, but don't make my mistake. Don't try it don't go to the I think what's it called, like the ship
Merchant
guys in the space station. If ever you see something that says like scrap metal or sell this for scrap, just don't click on it if you want to keep your ship because yeah.
Sometimes it's better just not take that risk.
Yeah, or yeah, my fault though. Like I guess I didn't really read it properly, and but having said that though, I know I have been collecting ship scraps. I thought that's what it meant. So, oh well.
Not to scrap your entire ship. Anyway, live and learn, eh?
Live and learn, and that's what the game is about. I guess it's kind of trial and error a little bit.
Living and learning.
Yeah, at least now I can build my own ship, hopefully. Or
And some kind of film director made entirely out of cubes.
it's gonna happen.
No,
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Oh, on a final note though, just one final thing, is that I know you can get a ship that kind of does look like the Millennial Falcon.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I have seen it. It looks pretty cool.
Cool.
Looks like the Millennial Falcon. But I'm going to name it, and what I'm going to name it is a Millennials Falcon.
That's pretty good. That's actually the first non-upsetting pun joke you've ever said.
Because I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I'm a good. Yeah.
That is good. That is very funny.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
genuinely quite clever.
You seem to be you seem to really not like puns, but
Yeah, I think that's more the thing. I'm not into wordplay.
oh,
Depending.
yeah. But okay, well, if you like that, then I'm going to use it. I'm going to.
Millennial Falcon's good because yeah, fits the bill. Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I'll try and bring it up on my phone to show. Anyway, that's it for us for today, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Toodles.